Durk Banks, born October 19, 1992, better known by his stage name Lil Durk, is an American rapper from Chicago, Illinois. He is the leader of his own collective, OTF, abbreviated for Only the Family. Lil Durk is also signed to fellow rapper French Montana's imprint and collective, Coke Boys Records, as well as a joint venture with Def Jam Recordings. Banks was raised in Englewood, a neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Taking music as an artist seriously, starting back in 2011, Banks, now having been nicknamed Lil Durk, was affiliated with fellow Chicago-born rapper Chief Keef's label, Glow Gang, formerly called Glory Boys Entertainment, early in his career. Unfortunately, Durk was never signed. He considered rap as a full-time career after the releases of his two singles, Sneak Dissin' and Mojita, each of which received generally positive feedback. 6. On October 19, 2012, Durk released his third mixtape, Life Ain't No Joke. As of September 22, 2015, the mixtape has been downloaded over 216,000 times on DatPiff. In December 2012, Durk released Hell's Anthem, with a remix, featuring French Montana, later being released. However, he originally slated other rappers, such as Future, Yo Gotti, Juelz Santana and Meek Mill, but neither finalized their decisions. Due to the popularity of Hell's Anthem and its follow-up single, Dis Ain't What You Want, the latter was released on April 22, 2013. Durk was signed to a joint venture deal with Def Jam Recordings. In June 2013, it was announced that Durk was officially signed to French Montana's rap collective and record label, Coke Boys Records, which also included other artists, such as Meat Sims, Zach, Villas, Cheese, Chinks, who was later assassinated in May 2015, and Max B, who, at the time, was incarcerated. After a small number of delays, Durk's fourth mixtape, Signed to the Streets, was released on October 14, 2013, exclusively on DatPiff, under Coke Boys and OTF, his own label. It features two guest appearances from former Glow Gang affiliate Lil Reese, along with production credits from Paris Bueller and Young Chop, among others. 8 music videos have been released for these songs that were included on the aforementioned mixtape, Bars PT. 2 Inches, Oh My God, 100 Rounds, Dis Ain't What You Want, Bang Brothers, Traumatized, Hit As and Times. Signed to the Streets would later be named the 8th best mixtape of 2013 by Rolling Stone. On October 22, 2013, in an interview with XXL, Lil Durk said he was working on his debut album with Def Jam, as well as a compilation album with Coke Boys. He was also planning to release what would have been his 5th mixtape, originally called Fuckery, on January 5, 2014. However, on January 6, 2014, the day after the mixtape's original release date, Lil Durk stated on Twitter that his label, Def Jam, warned him not to release the mixtape. Also, Durk was named part of the 2014 XXL freshman class. On July 7, 2014, Durk released his 5th mixtape, the sequel to Signed to the Streets. On March 25, 2015, Durk announced the title of his debut studio album Remember My Name and revealed its original release date, May 12. On the same day, the album's first single, Like Me, featuring fellow Chicago music artist and Durk's Def Jam label mate, Jeremiah, was released. However, on April 20, 2015, Durk announced that May 12 release date of Remember My Name was delayed. He also revealed the official album cover and announced that its release had been pushed back to June 2. On June 2, 2015, Durk's debut album, Remember My Name, was released as planned. The album peaked at number 14 on the Billboard 200 with 28,000 equivalent album units. It sold 24,000 copies in its first week, with the remainder of its unit count attributed to streaming activity and track sales. Despite these sales, the success of the album's single, Like Me, helped Remember My Name become a sleeper hit. Later that year, Durk released his sixth mixtape, 300 Days, 300 Nights, on December 15, 2015. The only single released in promotion for the mixtape was My Beyoncé, which features his love interest, Dej Loaf. The single was released on November 20, 2015. Lil Durk is currently set to release his second major project, 2X, for sometime in 2016. 24. Previously, he released the first single for 2X, She Just Wanna, featuring Ty Dolla $ign, in May. On November 18, 2015, Lil Durk began dating fellow rapper Dej Loaf. On the night of March 27, 2015, Lil Durk's manager, Akina Agina, known by his stage names, OTF Chino or Chino Dollar, was shot and killed in Chicago. The Chicago Tribune reported that at about 1:50 a.m., Agina was shot multiple times while sitting in a car, outside of a restaurant in Avalon Park. According to reports, he was sitting in a car in Stony Island Avenue when a gunman approached him on foot and fired shots into the vehicle, hitting the man repeatedly, but once in his head. The Chicago Sun-Times also reported that he was driven to Advocate Trinity Hospital by a friend, where he was later declared dead at 2:04 a.m. Akina Agina was 24 years old. Agina's death also occurred almost a year, but after 9 months after the murder of Durk's cousin, MacArthur Swindle, known as OTF Nunu, on June 1, 2014, 2 days before Durk's announcement of his debut album and 2 months before the murder of Durk's fellow Coke Boys label mate, Chinx. In 2011, Banks was arrested on a weapon charge and sentenced to 3 months in jail. He was later released on bond, only to be sent back to serve 87 more days. On June 5, 2013, Banks was arrested after allegedly throwing a loaded .40 caliber handgun into his car when police approached him on South Green Street in Chicago. He was charged with unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. He was held on $100,000 bond and his lawyer would claim to have 9 affidavits from witnesses who confirmed Durk's innocence. One witness also admitted the gun was his. Banks was released on July 18, 2013.